going?
New York.
Why?
I don't know. Because you're going to fashion.
Yeah. And what are you guys gonna do when I'm at Fashion Week?
We're going to go to Serendipity.
Serendipity?
Inflated by blowing into the tube at shoulder level. A water-activated bike is attached to each.
So we're in New York. Finally, we made it. As you can see, look at the buildings. The kids are starving. We made it through the trip. The plane ride was great, and now we're gonna go eat.
Yeah,
Where are we going, guys?
The Serendipity.
Serendipity, here we come.
The buildings, they're so
Yeah,
long.
I know. All right, you guys, we're in the room at the Hampton Inn on in Times Square, smack in the middle. And we're starving, so we're gonna change and we're heading to Serendipity, which is, I've been wanting to go there for so long. I'm gonna change, freshen up a little bit, and we're gonna go eat. All right, guys, so I changed in my Bash jacket, my Victoria Bussier, the jeans and boots, and the room is already a mess. I mean, listen, mom of 3, content creator is not the same as a content creator that can focus on elegance and glamour. This is what it is. I bought my camera and I haven't even had a chance to even take it out. It's craziness, but we're starving, so we're gonna try to get out of the hotel. All right, so we're on our way to Serendipity. We're going to walk like New Yorkers. Miami is taking a walk, something we never do in Miami. Well, I walk a lot, but most Miamians don't walk. And guys, does it smell different here? jumpsuit with the belt, Nadine Meirabi, and I just curled my hair a little bit and just retouched my makeup a tiny bit because obviously, you know, it's not fresh makeup, but it's okay. I'm so low maintenance at this point. I just want to get there, so this is the best I can do. I just left the event early so we can come to the city and just like take photos and do videos. So yeah, that's what we're doing. Okay, this is good morning, New York and Farah. So we're back to the grind today and we are going to do a little bit of shopping for my coffee. And yeah, I'm taking the kids to do a little shopping in New York.
I could sit around and wait all day. You lay easy on my mind. Like a candle, I just burn away. All we really have is time. All we really have is time. I don't wanna waste it on anybody. Take it with anybody but you.
I got the New York card. I'm such a tourist. Like, you can spot me from a mile. But it's perfect because actually it's quite sunny today. Kind of feels like Miami weather a little bit, like a tiny bit. But yeah, I think it matches my outfit. what a day today. I had a wardrobe situation. We had to rush back here. I took a quick shower, did my hair. I'm in the dress already. Don't mind the mess in the room, but like I said, I'm not the only one here. But this is what the dress looks like. Yeah, I'm all ready to go. I'm waiting for my friend to pick me up. She's my childhood friend. She's going with me. She's from here. And so, yeah. I'm back home, you guys, as you can see, back home from New York. I already took 2 days rest before I could film this because I just was so tired, so jet lagged. I never imagined it was going to be this stressful and this tiring to travel with 3 kids. I mean, I knew it was going to be hard, but it was hard. And thank God for my mom, because without her, I wouldn't have taken my kids. It's just impossible to watch 3 children and to just navigate such a busy city with the children was like very, very difficult. And my mom came back home like beat up. She's like, I feel like I've been traveling for like 2 weeks. Poor thing. As you can see, I already had like a full morning. I had to catch up on emails. I'm super behind on so many things. You know, after the fun comes the work. I spent 2 days doing laundry, unpacking, getting the kids ready for school. So it's just been really crazy. But finally today I have a chance to catch up with you, close off this vlog, and kind of give you a quick summary of my trip. It was amazing. I kind of touched base on this a little bit on my Instagram, if you follow me on Instagram, but it really kind of hit me once I was there how much of a cathartic trip this was for me, because it really was a full circle moment for me, especially given the fact of what all the changes that I've had in my life recently. It was definitely an aha moment for me, because I just was like, wow, you know, here I am back in the city where I grew up, where I have all my childhood memories before I got married and before I became a mom. So it's just ironic that right now I'm kind of shifting in my personal life. I have so many changes that I'm going through. It's like I'm going back to the Heidi before I had the children, before I got married. And it was nice because, like I've said before, when you get married and you have children, you do lose yourself a little bit. You're still there, but you tend to kind of get lost in just all the responsibilities and obligations that you have. So it's just ironic that I went back to experience a little bit of New York Fashion Week in the city that I grew up with my children, you know, and I also wanted to take my kids for that reason. I really wanted to experience this trip with them. But I felt very independent. You know, I've really never traveled alone. And yes, I wasn't by myself. I was with my mom and the kids. But I had to do everything. You know, I had to do all the planning. I had to put all the luggage on the plane because my mom has arthritis. So I was kind of like doing it all. And I was so happy to do it. I really was. Because it was kind of like a small declaration of independence for me. It's just, it felt so good, you know. I paid for everything, I did everything on my own, and it just was just such a nice trip for me. And of course, I'm so thankful for Miami Swim Week for inviting me to New York Fashion Week. It was amazing. I felt so good being there. I felt so good to support Miami and to kind of represent Miami there. Hopefully next year I'll get to experience more of New York Fashion Week, because New York Fashion Week is so big, right? There's so many shows, so many things. I was invited by Miami Swim Week, so I saw like a small portion of what New York Fashion Week would be, but still I was there, and it just was such an amazing experience, and I'm so grateful and humbled by every experience that I get to have. I'm that kind of a person. I've said this before on my vlogs. I always do everything kind of following a spiritual thread, because I believe every step is a step in the right direction. You know, progress and wheels turning is a good thing. So I'm just so grateful that I got to experience this. And New York is really how I remember it. It's a little bit busier, more people. One night I had to go to one of the events because they had another event. Well, I was invited to some that were on Friday, but I wasn't there on Friday. So I flew in on Saturday, so I missed those. But on Saturday night, there was another event, another little fashion show that I went to. And I had to walk to the event because it wasn't too far from my hotel. And I was scared. I was really scared, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not used to that. I'm used to just driving around. In Miami, we drive everywhere. You know, if we walk, it's tiny, tiny spaces, like maybe from the car to the place. So, but in New York, it just, especially if you're not from there and you don't have a car, you pretty much have to walk, especially in the city, which I love. I love that aspect of New York. However, having to walk there in the night is a different thing, and all dressed up. So I was so scared. I was so scared. I was literally walking really fast, kind of looking around. You could tell I was uneasy, and thankfully I made it safely to the place. And then I met a friend that walked me back to the hotel, so it wasn't that bad. But there was a lot of firsts for me on this trip, so it was definitely such a good thing for me. It really was. And I'm glad that I was able to take you guys and kind of show you a little bit of it. Listen, vlogging is not always easy, but when you're doing it with children and you want to keep your kids safe, it's 10 times harder. I think that mom content creators really go through a lot, especially when they're traveling with their kids, because you're trying to get good footage, you're trying to plan everything in your head as you go, because it's very spontaneous when you're vlogging in many ways, and then you're trying to watch your children too. So I tried my best to show you guys as much as possible. I hope you guys enjoyed the vlog and all my content on Instagram. I tried my best. But I did do a little bit of shopping. I actually did more shopping for the children than I did for myself. For those of you that are moms, I don't know if your kids are like that, but my kids love shopping, all 3 of them. So Noah, not so much like for long periods of time, but like small things here and there he does. But the girls are like, they'll go ham, just all day long shopping. But they enjoyed themselves. I did allocate one day, which was like a lot of walking and shopping for them, so that they could enjoy it. But I bought 2 things. I bought a New York hat, which is already in my closet. It's just a basic New York hat. And I purchased a purse, which I could have purchased here, to be honest, but I liked it, so I was like, oh, let me take it. I just don't know if I'm gonna keep it yet. I'm still kind of thinking about it. I'm gonna see if I could put some things in my bag and see how I feel with the weight of the bag, because that's the only thing that I'm not sure of. I feel like it's a tad bit heavy, but the bag itself is beautiful, and I know you girls are gonna like it, so let me grab it. I did get it in Macy's. Like I said, I could have purchased it here, but this is what it looks like. Oh my gosh, I can tell I'm not gonna return this, because every time I take it out of the bag, I like it so much more. It's such a cute little bag. And yeah, I fell in love with the shape and the style, this kind of like woven style. And it's in a dark chocolate brown, as you can see, and it has the gold hardware, which I still have to take the film out of it. It does come with a strap, but I do plan on wearing it this way. I just love it this way. I think it's adorable like this. It's just so beautiful. And I already know you're thinking of a bag that this reminds you of. It's a designer bag. I'm not gonna say it, because usually I don't like to do comparisons like that. But yes, that's what it reminded me of when I saw it. And of course, at not even a fraction of the price. This was very affordable next to that. But it is from the brand. Let me show you the little duster, because it does come with the duster. Hang on. It's a brand that you know I like, because I have stuff from this brand. JW Pie. And I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. But I just fell in love with this little bag. Yeah, I'm definitely keeping this. I take back whatever I said, because there's no way this is going back. And now that I'm holding it, it's not as heavy. But I just think it's such a beautiful fall bag. I could wear this literally every day. I can dress it up, dress it down. And I just think it's adorable. So pretty. So that's all I got. It was easy to pack as well, because as you can see, it's really not very big. I would say this is more like a medium size, because a lot will fit here. But it's nice and compact. And I like the 2 compartments that it has. So maybe I'll do a what's in my bag with this particular bag. Let me know if you want me to do that. I think it would be great to kind of see what fits and how comfortable it feels once I add stuff to it. But I just love it. So yeah, that's all I got. Like I said last time, I've been good. I haven't been shopping too much. So yeah, that was my trip. Thank you so much for being on this journey for me. I'm very aware of the support that I have from some of you guys, and I'm so eternally grateful because you guys have seen just my journey, the changes I've gone through, just everything I've been going through, and I'm so appreciative that you're here with me on this journey. So thank you so much. And of course, if you haven't done so already, don't forget to subscribe, give me a thumbs up, a comment. It really does help my channel grow. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye.